Hi Leos, welcome to my channel Answers by Divine. This is gonna be for your September 2018 reading. So for Leos, this is for you, a general reading. So one last shuffle and then we'll get the cards laid out. So for Leo September 2018, what do we have on the cards for as a general reading for the Leos across the board? Alright. So the bottom of the deck over here, we have got the Karma card. Okay, the Karma card. So the Karma card is a lot about something that's not within control, not within your control. You didn't choose, you didn't make, like, manifest for certain things to happen in your life. Okay, it is something that's bound to happen. It just had to happen the way it happened. All right, the next card we have got the Knight of Wands in upright position. So there is this short term, because knight is a very short-lived energy over here, and wands are your passion, your dreams, your goals, your want. All right, so this Knight of Wands is something that's I see you countering, going against whatever the Karma card was there for you. Like, something happened and then you have to have a reaction. So you're actually giving a reaction, a response, a kind of response, a kind of reaction towards what had happened, how things unfolded for you in your own life. And I see in the month of September, I see you taking this as a very positive challenge for yourself, to really see what you're made of, to really see this is the time, let's put it this way, this is the time where this is the time, and this is the stage for you to perform, to do yourself justice, and you find this interesting. So I'm seeing there's a challenge over here. There's a challenge in life put to you in life by life, okay? And you find this like something that is an opportunity for you to show what you're made of, to prove yourself to the world, or at least to yourself. If it's not the world, you're proving yourself what's your what's your capability, what capacity do you have. So the good thing over here for you Leos is that you take things very positively. You are so positive. I see a lot of positivity over here, despite how things unfolded for you, not in a way you expected it to be. All right, so in another words, it just means, sometimes it might just mean disappointment. So in the month of September, there might be some of you might just come to get news about you not being the chosen one in whatever context of life, love, relationship, job recruitment, I mean, like job interviews, or for promotion. You just might not be the one. All right, that is represented by the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is represented by the Ace of Swords. So in this month of September, this is how things are going to unfold for you, as with the cards are saying. All right, so but it's also the time, this is also the time where you grow and you learn to deal with disappointments. You learn to deal with unexpected change, unexpected events thrown to you in life. With that, with that, you have been put in a position where you have to make a choice, make a decision, and that's represented by the Two of Wands. Wait. Okay, so this is represented by the Two of Wands. And I feel the way things are happening to you in your life, actually it is for the greater cause. Like, for you to not be the chosen one in whatever context that you are dealing with in your own life. Each of you, every one of you is different. For you not to be the chosen one, or for you to be experiencing some hiccups in life, some downfalls, actually it is for the greater cause. Because why? We have this Ten of Pentacles in an upright position. So maybe the things that you have been pursuing, the things that you've been, that you have dreamt for yourself, that you've been wanting for yourself, they might not be the best for you, and life has got something better for you to offer to you. And you know how universe just knows us the best? They just knows what's the best for us. Alright? But Leos, for whatever the next better thing, for the next better player, if it's a person that you're dealing with, if it's people whom you're dealing with, the next better player, the next better job, circumstances, whatever that's coming towards you. So there's definitely something to make up to you for whatever that you are not the chosen one, for whatever that you are expecting and you not getting it, and then there's a replacement that comes to you, Leos. It looks like it is constantly challenging you to be a better version of yourself. It needs you to work. There's a lot of work requires of you from you. It's not going to be easy. The way I'm looking at it is not going to be easy. There are things that you might have to give up in your own life. Sometimes it could mean like, give up your freedom, give up your rest, give up your sleep, like, because you have to do a lot more. Like, if the thing that your most preferred choice, for the most preferred choice, it might just be the easiest way out for you. But universe is not giving that to you, and they're actually universe is replacing something else for you. And this something else requires a lot more than your own preferred choice, and it actually requires you to give up a part of you, something about your life. I see a lot of, like, freedom is the word. So in the month of September, you might not be, you might not enjoy too much of a free time to yourself. You might not have that much of a time to yourself, like your me time. No, you will see yourself being occupied, very occupied by whatever that's being thrown to you, whatever life has thrown to you. The attitude that you have to carry, Leos, it needs to be very forgiving. It needs to be very accepting. You have to accept. The minute you accept things as it is, if you accept how things unfold and respect that this is how it should be, like, this is what life is giving to us, I'll just take it. I'll just embrace it. I wouldn't cry over the spilled milk. I wouldn't cry over, what I'm not getting, whatever that I'm wishing or expecting for myself. I wouldn't cry over it, and I will embrace it. Like, okay, fine. If that's not for me, so be it. Maybe there's something else better that's for me, So as long as you start to accept things the way they are, Getting into the learning mode, getting into the higher attainment, getting the higher attainment, attain something, get to somewhere, do something different which you have never done it before, display the best of you, the better of you, do something different. Push yourself to the limits. Push yourself to the limits. And you will find happiness. You will find victory. You will find satisfaction. And this is what, in the month of September, is for you. It puts through tests for you, to you. There's a lot of, you have to manage yourself. In this month of September, you have to learn to contain yourself in all ways, in all means, in all manners. Alright? You have to learn to contain yourself in this month of September. You have to learn to let go whatever that's not helping at all, whatever that's not serving you, or whatever that's not helping you, whatever that's not serving you. This is a time in September that you have to let go of whatever that's holding you back for the longest time. In this, so I see you, Leos, you might have actually overlooked on certain things, or not. It's not, sometimes it might not be you overlooking an issue, an event, but it is your choice to not address to it. You think that, whatever comes. This is different than to what I'm saying when I say whatever life throws to you, whatever that's in the universe has planned for us. It is totally different. Yeah, you embrace whatever universe has for us. But what I'm saying is that for majority of you, Leos, it has been like, from the past reading all the way back from June, there is a certain issue in your life that you haven't been addressing. You knew, and it has been there long time, all the way back even from last year, or early part of the year, this year. There is this event, there's this issue that you have not addressed to. And this is a time where you have to address to it. Because it actually, if you don't address to it, as long as the day you do not address to this issue, your luck will never change. You will just be, it will just look like you're just distracting yourself, trying to distract yourself using something else to replace, to bury the issues, underneath. But it hasn't been settled. It's still right. It's still in the roots. And if you dig out, it's like opening a can of worms. There's this certain thing that you have to address to it in order to progress, in order to change your luck, in order to change your life. And this is something where you have been contemplating for the longest time. You have contemplated, and you just refuse. Like some of you, in terms of the attitude, it will be like, you just refuse to address to it, you just refuse to revisit, you just refuse to be the one initiating conversations on whatever this issue is about. And you have been very firm on not being the one to initiate. It's almost like a commitment. It's like you swear that I will never be the one to bring this up. I'll never be the one to talk about this. Like if he or she wants to resolve this, they shall be the one to come forth. It will never be me, because you are Leos. You are high up above. You are the king of the forest. Why would you lower yourself, put yourself in that position? But the bravest soul is the one who deals with the issues personally. Towards the end of the month, Leos, towards the end of the month, you see, what I'm seeing over here in your life in the month of September is that there are opportunities, there are good, there are actually good events, good opportunities being thrown to you. But the thing is that because of you not addressing to certain issues in your own life, it's holding you back from progressing. They are two very separate matters. It's like, for example, your love life. If you haven't addressed your love life, your professional life will not grow, because they are just somehow or rather, they're just interlinked, interconnected. They are like unfinished business of yours. Had you been in a happy place, you would do so much better in other aspects, in other areas of your life. But because whatever that issue was that you haven't addressed to, there's this knot within you. There's this angst within you. There's this hatred within you towards life, towards people. Which self-sabotages you to progress in your own life. You see, from the beginning, I'm seeing you, a lot of positivity. I'm seeing you embracing, like, come on, man, come on. But as we progress to the later part, it comes back to the same. Everything is in reverse. Your Wheel of Fortune was in reverse. Your Eight of Cups is in reverse. Your Strength is in reverse. That is you. The Strength card is you. That's Leo. And you're trying to push. The way I'm looking at it is that you're trying to push, like trying to push limits, trying to push possibilities. You're trying to test out if this works, if this manner works, if this fashion works for you. But is it worth? Because the way I'm looking at this over here, Leos, is wasting everyone's time. It is wasting everyone's time. You wasted your life. You wasted someone else's life for whoever you have unfinished business with. You wasted your opportunity that you had. I know, like many of you, you will just bombard me and give me, give me the dislike. Because Leos, this is not you. Like, you will think yourself as, no, that's not me. Like, I don't have any unfinished business. To me, it is denial. It is just denial. It is only human. And I'm not saying this reading shouldn't even happen. It happens. But if you take it with a different mindset, if you take this and review your life, when the cards are saying, not me, but when the cards are saying that there's unfinished business over here, if you take it and review, what is it that's unfinished in your own life? What is it that that makes your character right now? I'm saying right now, because of some upset. You're upset of certain people, of this unfinished business, and then it imprints in you, your mind, about a certain type of people, a certain group of people, and then you just think them of, like, you relate your professional life to your own personal life, for example, okay, or vice versa, or whatever. It is interlinked. But if you are able to release and untie the knot of the past, to finish up wherever you last left off, you will feel so much better. You feel, you will know that you no longer owe anyone any explanation. You no longer owe yourself a closure. Closure is the topic, is the highlight of this theme over here. You need a closure. In order for you, I think I said it in the Cancers video. So we have a bottle. So this bottle is like our life. We have to empty it. Empty it meaning to say untie the knots of any unfinished business, in order to feel new contents in it, in your life. In order to let new contents to come forward to you. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. Because ultimately, it constitutes to the whole life, your life as a whole. But if you constantly keep to that bottle, like have that bottle of content stagnant, the same content in there, nothing new is going to come in. The best card over here, you have got the best card already. 10 of Pentacles. Upright. This is an upright. 10 of Pentacles. It is there for you. But as we go along, the Chariot is in reverse. Leos, I don't really know what more can I say, because I know many of you will hate me for this reading. I'm expecting you guys to really hate me for this reading. For some of you, you might be dealing with the water sign. This is your King of Cups. I see and I hear egocentric. So maybe some of you, it is your ego that's stopping you from progressing for the longest time. Refusal to take the initiative, to make the move. So Leos, this is what I have for you. I do, trust me, I do see that there's good things coming towards you in your life. But the current mood, the current tempo of yours, the current mindset, the current vibration, the energy of yours, the way you look at people, the way you look at things, they are all affected by the unfinished business of yours. The way you perceive people, it is only because you have this unfinished business and it is still buried deep in you, in your heart, and you carry some some judgment. You judge. If you know what I'm saying, Leos. Alright, so this is just a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you, or you could just take whatever that is closer to you, whatever messages that's closer to you, to your heart, to your life. But otherwise, moved on. Alright, just moved on. If this is not for you, just moved on. I mean, yeah, there are so many Leos out there. So, yeah. If you need a personal reading, they are always available in the description box below. Okay, so till then, Leos, let's look forward for more other better readings, hopefully. Please, you know, Leos and everyone else, cross watchers or whoever, I love all of you. I love all of you. I want all of you to be good, in a good place. I personally, I can't deal, like, I might be like you. I might be like you. I can't deal with things in the best way, or in a way that I preach to people, to you people. But that's also the reason why I want to see something different. I know it is not the best place, the best position to be in for each of us individual. I know how it feels, how it looks like. I just hope that people will not be like me, like you will not be like me. All of you would have, would live a greater life than I do. Because I'm really, really bad with it. Like with my own whatever life events that's being thrown to me, the people that I have to deal with, the unfinished business from the past, I'm really bad with it. But at least to me, as a Scorpio, maybe at this point in time, or yet, I don't have to deal with this. But this is now happening for you. Or, at least the way I perceive external, it wouldn't be due to the interference of the other aspects of my life. I could easily draw a very clear line that I could separate matters altogether. I'm just saying. Alright, Leos, this is for you. And yeah, again, I know you will hate me, but I can't help it. This is how the cards are turning out for you, are coming out for you. So till then, I love you all. Goodbye.